Chapter 15. The Man of the Island. A dark, hairy figure was moving behind a pine tree. Was it a bear? A man? I froze in terror. I was now cut off in both directions. Behind me were the murderers. Before me was this creature of the woods. I turned on my heel, but it somehow overtook me, trying to block my escape. I almost cried out for help, but my fear of Silver was even greater. The creature, a man, I now could see, took a step to meet me. Then he hesitated, drew back, and came forward again. "Who are you?" I asked. "Ben Gunn," he answered. His voice sounded like a rusty lock. "I'm poor Ben Gunn. I haven't spoken with an Englishman for 3 years." His appearance was most extraordinary. He was wearing tattered goat skins. Beneath them, his pale skin, wherever it was exposed, was burnt by the sun. Around his waist, he wore an old, brass-buckled leather belt. "You've been here 3 years?" I said. "What happened? Were you shipwrecked?" "No, mate," said he. "I was marooned. The pirates left me behind on this island," he continued. He felt my hands and the material of my jacket. "How have you survived? What have you eaten?" "I've lived on berries and oysters," he said. "But mate, I miss English food. Many nights I've dreamed of cheese on toast." "What do you call yourself, mate?" "Jim," I said. "Jim," he repeated. The name seemed to please him. "Well now, Jim, I look rough, don't I?" "A little," I answered. Looking all around him, he lowered his voice to a whisper. "I'm rich," he said. The poor fellow had gone crazy in his solitude. "I'm rich, rich," he repeated. "And lucky you, Jim. You found me first." Suddenly he tightened his grasp of my hand. "Now, Jim, you tell me the truth. Is that Flint's ship?" Believing I had found a friend, I answered truthfully, "Flint is dead, but there are some of his men on board." "Not a man with one leg?" he gasped. "Yes, Long John Silver." "Ah, Silver. That was his name." Ben Gunn tightened his grip on my wrist. "If Long John sent you," he said, "I'm a dead man. But where have you come from?" I told him the story of our voyage. He listened closely and patted me on the head. "You're a good lad, Jim," he said. "Now I'll tell you what happened to me. I was on Flint's ship. He led a party onto this island to bury the treasure. He returned a week later in an empty boat. No one ever knew what happened. Billy Bones and Long John asked Flint where the treasure was. He wouldn't tell them, and we sailed away. Then, 3 years ago, I was in another ship with another crew. We sailed past this island. 'Boys,' said I, 'let's land here and look for Flint's treasure.' We went ashore. 12 days we looked for it. Then one morning, the captain ordered everyone back to the ship. 'Everyone except you, Ben Gunn,' he says. 'You can stay here and look for the treasure.' Well, Jim, I have been here for 3 years. I haven't had a bite of English food from that day to this." And with that, Ben Gunn winked pinched me hard. Then he carried on talking, saying very strange things. Eventually I had to stop him. "I don't understand a word you're saying," I said. "But please, tell me how I can get back to my ship." "Ah," said he. "Well, there's my boat. I made her with my 2 hands. She's under the white rock. We could try that after dark." Suddenly, a cannon shot echoed across the island. "What's that?" "They've begun to fight," I cried. "Follow me." And I began to run towards the harbour. Close at my side was Ben Gunn in his goatskins. In the distance, I could see a Union Jack fluttering in the wind above the treetops.